Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my magical readathon TBR. So, I have not been putting out a lot of videos lately, and there's reason for that, and that is because we are moving. So, our life has been a little bit of chaos lately because we're trying to get everything organized. We had to sell our house and buy a house, and now we're preparing to move to that new house. So the month of September might be a little sporadic with videos coming out. And also with my reading, I'm going to do my best to read this TBR, but I'm fully aware I might not finish this one just because of how busy this month is going to be. But I'm going to try my best. And I'm going to go over the books that I do plan to read for the Magical Readathon with you guys. As you'll see, there's some that are a little bit bigger than other ones, which is probably why I won't finish this TBR, but I'm going to be hopeful still, and we'll see how it goes. So I did the first semester of it in April, and I decided that this year I was going to go for the job of being a bard because bards are just fun in general. And they did have like an easier schedule of reading for the bard, so I was like, okay, well, I'll go for that this time. But anyways, I had to put my list together, and so it turns out that I need to get an O in Art of Illusion, a Q in Spells and Incantations, and a D in Lore. I have it all on a post-it note here. So that essentially means I need to read 6 books total. Now, for each one, I have different prompts. So for the Art of Illusion, I need to read a book with an autumnal setting, or like it could be like on the cover or in the story. And so for this one, I'm choosing Seasons of the Storm. This is a book that Marcus got for me a long time ago after I expressed really wanting to read it and then totally forgot about it. This is following Winter, but Winter has a mission to kill Autumn. So Autumn plays a big part of this book, and so that's why I'm using that. And I think that's okay to count that for an autumnal setting, or like has autumnal in the story, because we're literally hunting it down. So it just works. And this is a bit of a chunker of a book, so it's going to take me a while probably, but that's okay. It sounds like a very fun premise, and we're going to see where it goes. I also have the second book to this series on the shelf as well. I I think it's a duology, so just the two. But yeah, hopefully I like this one so that I can enjoy the second one. So that was my only one for Art of Illusion because it was an O. A Q means I have to do 2 prompts. And so because Spells and Incantations has a Q, I have to do 2. And the first one is roll a d6 to get page count. So this means like if you roll a 1, you have to roll a book or read a book within like 100 pages. If you roll a 2, 200 pages, etc. And of course, with my luck, I rolled a 6. And that's just how it is. That's how it happens. I always do this. Although, no, actually, last time I think I rolled a high number too. So, anyways, I don't have many books on my shelves over 600 pages because you guys know I don't like to read like huge books like that. But we do have A Court of Wings and Ruin. So I can read this. I believe that I finished the second one last December. So now I'll be jumping into this one and picking up where that left off. I am very, I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited because like the second book was a lot of fun. I think I gave it 5 stars. I just know that this is going to take me a while to get through because it's so big. But that being said, it's also Sarah J. Maas, and I feel like her writing is very easy to like follow along with. So I don't think it'll take too much like in-depth thought for like huge world building and all that stuff because we're already in that world and we've already been introduced to a lot of these characters, so it's really just jumping back in. So hopefully I can make my way through this because I need to make my way through this so I can continue with the other books because you have to go in the order too. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then the next prompt for that is to read a book released this year. And so I'm going to choose Rose House. This is a sci-fi novella about a detective investigating an AI house and a body that was found within this AI house. And yeah, I chose this purely because it's very short. It's sci-fi, so I should probably like fly through this one. And it just sounded really interesting. But yeah, mainly the 110 page count. Like that's where where I'm trying to utilize this so I can get through this TBR. But yeah, released this year and it fits the prompt. Also, thank you Tor for sending this to me. Then I had to do 3 different prompts in lore. And so the first one was to read a translated book. And so I'm borrowing a book from Marcus's shelf and I'm reading A Man Called Ove or Uve, however you say it. I don't know how to say it properly, but this is indeed a translated book. So I will be reading this. I know a lot of people really like this book and it's been talked about like all over the place. So it's about time that I pick it up and see what all the hype is about. So yeah. Then the next prompt is to read a book that has letters or notes on the cover or in the book. I had Marcus check this because I didn't know, and Truly Devious has that. So him and I are both going to buddy read this. He actually got me the whole trilogy as a birthday present a couple of years ago. And so yeah, we're going to buddy read it because we both have to do these same prompts and see where this one goes. From what I read on the back, this is about a character who goes to this school and they're trying to figure out this cold case about the people that like created the school, the founder. His wife and daughter went missing and it was never solved, and so this main character is going to try and solve that case. But it also talks about like her different roommates that she has, and they're all kind of like different styles. There's like an inventor and like an artist, and so yeah, it seems like it's going to be pretty interesting, and I'm excited to do a buddy read with Marcus. Like we haven't done that in a long time, so that'll be fun, and we'll see how it goes. And then the last prompt I had was to read a book that has 2 M's in the title. And it did take me a little bit. I was looking through my shelves and oddly, that's not as common as I thought it would be. But then I found Katzenjammer, which is a arc that was sent to me ages ago. And unfortunately, I did not get to it in the time period, but I'm going to read it now because it's got 2 M's. So it's perfect. This one's following a character who, actually, I'll just read the back for you because it's very like short. It says, Kat lives in her high school. She never leaves, and for a long time, her school has provided her with everything she needs. But now things are changing. The hallways contract and expand along with the school's breathing, and the showers in the bathroom run a bloody red. Kat doesn't remember why she is trapped in her school or why half of them, Kat included, are slowly transforming. To save herself from the eventual self-destruction all the students face, Kat must find the way out. And to do that, she'll have to remember what put her there in the first place. So yeah, that sounds pretty intense. It's also like under 300 pages. So I was like, yes, I need another short book so I can actually have the potential to finish this TBR. So those are all the books that I have on the TBR. I really hope I can get through them. But like I said, we're moving. So this month is going to be quite busy. So we'll see. I really don't know, but I'm going to do my best. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to give myself grace because like moving is very draining and it's a lot to like have different things going on in my head trying to remember all these things that I have to do. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but I'm crossing my fingers that I can get through a decent chunk of this and make a dent on this fall semester. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are participating in this readathon again. I'm always curious to know like what career different people are going for, and yes, just tell me in the comments below. Also, a fun thing that I started recently is I became a tastemaker for bindery. So I have a page set up now called Quills and Kills. Thank you to Marcus for helping me come up with that title. And this page is going to be focused all on like thriller, horror, and mystery books. So I'm super excited to dive into that and have more of those in my TBRs every month. And yeah, like I'm just going to really absorb that genre and just jump right into it and try and explore everything I can with it. And so on that page, I'm going to have all my posts updating on that. I'm also going to have some exclusive content that goes towards that. And I'll have some different perks for like the exclusive like membership content. So definitely go check that out to see if you're interested in that. I'll link it in the description. And that's it for my video, guys. If you want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit this bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post them whenever. And until next time, keep on reading.